A first carry here for Ty Montgomery. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Here's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers to throw once more. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Khalil Mack leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Caught on the right side by Adams. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Hey, check 26.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the side. Just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers going to throw. Steps away to his left. The left side throw complete to Adams. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have. The Packers making their way out. As we look back to last year, I don't know that anybody foresaw how things would play out. Heavy favorites in the NFC North, but the injury to Aaron Rodgers that cost him more than half the season, ultimately too much to overcome.
And when you think about how Green Bay has played over the last 10 years, there's been a lot of sameness to them, and that's been good. Continuity, offense, defense, coaching staff. But a lot of changes in the offseason for Green Bay, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You'll see a severe shakeup there. But the best thing for them...
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Akeem Hicks coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Cobb. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. They'll buy some time right. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say? Where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will score. Touchdown. A minute 54 to go in this first half. We're back to Lambeau following... to Montgomery to begin the drive. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On play action, now Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hey, check 26.
To throw is Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeout. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jonathan Bullard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down. On first down, Rodgers. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
They run, Montgomery, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And they work this well upfield across the 4. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now a play fake. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Now he'll let it go deep right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jamon Moore is first. They go play action here on first down. And left side here, it's Graham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Rodgers handing to Montgomery. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour? The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Rodgers will try again on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Leonard Floyd. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, check 26. Yeah, Liz.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Man alive. Khalil Mack in there again. My goodness, that is now... And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Rodgers back to the air on 2nd down, escaping the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 28, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Flush to his right. It's caught outright by Graham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Rodgers now to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, it felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
Here's Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
check 26.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 4.